What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Chris P, and I'm back with another video. Alright, and in today's video I wanted to go over sell stops, buy limits, sell limits, and also how I move my stop loss into profit, and trailing stop loss and all that good stuff. So if you like my Forex videos, make sure that you subscribe to the channel. I'm always dropping new stuff. Alright, make sure that you check the link in the description as well. Alright, we're going to be releasing a brand new signal indicator in the next few weeks that's helping me become more profitable. And yeah, so pretty much before I jump in the video as well, I want you guys to actually comment your favorite pair, because what I plan to do is I plan to go ahead and do a giveaway for my next video. Alright, I'm going to be picking one lucky subscriber that comments on this video to win some Bitcoin. Alright, so yeah, so let's go ahead and jump into exactly what this is. Okay, so as you guys can see here, I am a support and resistance trader. Okay, these green lines are support and resistance. Okay, and if you're not familiar with what that is, support is basically the floor, okay, and resistance is the roof. All right, now basically when you're trading support and resistance, it's basically levels. Okay, if I zoom out here, all right, this can be a level, all right, and then when it breaks beneath this line, this is another level. Okay, so pretty much what happens is you know, this can be a new support right here, okay, and vice versa. All right, this area can now become a resistance. Okay, now what I have marked off here is a few things. Okay, so first I'm gonna go over what a buy and sell limit is. Okay, now basically, as you guys can see here, I have specific areas marked off on this specific chart that are gonna go ahead and give you an idea of what this specifically happens when you go ahead and put these type of orders. Okay, and then I will also go into my actual MT4, all right, and show you exactly how to go ahead and open up a new order, okay, and use buy stop, sell stop, and all that good stuff. Okay, so yes, sell limit. All right, so sell limit is always going to be above your price. Okay, so basically right now, all right, let's go ahead and take live example. Okay, basically what would end up happening is this green line, which is also my resistance, I will go ahead and execute, okay, a sell limit. All right, so what that means, okay, and this is the 15-minute. All right, I'm actually gonna jump down to the 5 minutes. Okay, so that way we can get a better vision of the actual movements. All right, so basically, as you guys can see here, all right, I have this area marked off. Okay, so now that green line will be my sell limit. All right, so basically what happens is I have my sell limit at 29,413. okay, 29,413. So in all reality, okay, right here, what I would have ended up doing, okay, to go ahead and set a sell limit, okay, if you're not familiar with what a sell limit is, it's when the price is going to come up to this area, touch the area, and then open the trade. Okay, now in this example, obviously this would have worked beautifully because you would have executed the trade sell limit here, and then as soon as it touches your order, boom, it shoots down, and this would have been pure profit. Okay, now in other examples as well, you know, you're gonna go ahead and put your sell limit, okay, and when you put your sell limit, it's gonna touch this order, it's gonna open your order, but now it's gonna continue upwards, and that's what continues the drawdown. Okay, now a buy limit, okay, is the same thing as a sell limit, except it's actually on the bottom. Okay, remember, you want to go ahead and buy low and sell high. Buy low and sell high. That's the simplest way to trade. Okay, and this is my strategy when I trade. All right, so basically what happens is on a buy limit, okay, what you're gonna do is you're gonna go ahead and this green line would be my buy order. Okay, and it's gonna be at 29,165. So basically, once this comes back down, boom, and it comes back down and it touches my order, it's gonna execute, and what I'm hoping for is for it to pick up and continue upwards. Okay, and that's how a buy limit works. All right, now that's for a buy limit and sell limit. Okay, now what I'm gonna go ahead and do, all right, is I'm gonna show you right now how to go ahead and actually do that in the FX choice, all right, which is the MT4. All right, and basically what you would end up doing, okay, let's say you're go ahead and analyzing this trade here, okay, and let's say you know, let's go ahead so the market doesn't get executed. Let's say this right here would be your top area, all right, and let's say, for example, this would be your area that you're thinking that it's going to come to as well. So what you're going to end up doing is, remember, you're going to sell high and buy low. So if you're expecting it to come up here, all right, you're going to put a sell limit because you're going to want it to touch it and then shoot back down. All right, and then vice versa. If you're putting a buy limit here, what you're going to want to do is you're going to go ahead and put your buy limit. You're going to wait for it to touch and then start shooting back up. Okay, and you can actually put two orders in. Okay, you can put two orders in at the same time. You can have a buy limit, which will be right here, and then a sell limit here, and just see which one of them hit first. Okay, that's a strategy that, you know, is also profitable as well. All right, now basically what you would want to end up doing, okay, is I can come here and I could go to this. All right, so first and foremost, new order. Okay, as you guys can see here, this is at 25.75, for example. Okay, so boom, you go to new order. All right, and what you would do is, instead of doing a market execution, which gets you directly into the trade, you're gonna go to do a pending order. Okay, and then if you're gonna go ahead and try to do a sell limit, you're gonna go ahead and look at this. It's gonna be 125.76. You're gonna put a sell limit, okay, 125.076, okay, and then you're gonna go ahead and place the order. All right, and as you guys can see here, the order was placed, sell limit right here. So now I can actually wait and leave this rolling and see exactly what happens. All right, now vice versa, if I wanted to go ahead and do a new order, okay, and go to a buy limit, all right, you're gonna come here, you're gonna go to do pending order, okay, and you're gonna go buy limit, all right, and then you're gonna look down here. All right, for this example, I'm gonna do 123.500. all right, so 123.500. all right, and remember, this is your lot size. All right, and if you wanted to go ahead and take this another further way, all right, we're gonna go ahead and put this at 23.500. But let's say you know, 23.500 is around here. Let's say you wanted to put your stop loss, all right, so that means the most you're willing to lose. All right, let's go ahead and put that at 123.400. all right, for example. All right, and also too, if you wanted to put your take profit at the top, you can also do that. So for this example, let's go ahead and put 124.900. all right, and all you got to do is put place order, boom. And as you guys can see here, my order was placed as a buy limit. Okay, so now I have to wait for this to actually come down, tap it, and my take profit is at the top and my stop loss is already set. All right, so basically what I would go ahead and want to do is I would want it to come down, touch it, and then shoot back to my take profit. All right, and putting a stop loss this close, this will protect you from actually losing the trade. So basically it can come down, all right, and touch your stop loss, I mean your buy limit, okay, and if it keeps on going down, it hits your stop loss and it exits you out the trade, okay, with a small little bit loss. All right, now that explains sell limit and buy limits, okay, and you know, I do utilize that in my trading. All right, I feel like I'm a profitable trader. That's the only reason why I'm actually trying to go ahead and teach you guys a little bit of the basics. All right, and as you guys know, I'm using a signal indicator called Trusted Signals, which is the link in the description. All right, and this is a brand new account. All right, I deposited this last week. All right, 4,142, and between around 4 or 5 days trading, all right, my profits are around almost $2,000. all right, today alone, okay, I've made around $1,000. all right, these are my last actual trades. Okay, these are my last actual trades. Today I'm up around $1,000 as we speak. All right, So yeah, I mean, I think I know exactly what I'm talking about, you know, when it comes to trading. You know, I have a lot of wins. I have a lot of losses as well, you know, as part of the game, but my wins always outrun, okay? Yesterday I went, I think, like 25 trades in a row, all right? These are all profit, 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 one loss, two losses, and then it goes from there. I think I did like 25 trades in a row where it's straight profit, okay, guys? So it's crazy because, you know, I would have you know, never guessed for myself, you know, to become such a profitable trader, right? But as you guys can see, you know, it's really as long as you practice, you're gonna be able to go ahead and do that. All right, so as you guys can see here, profit up $2,000. So yeah, let's go ahead and jump back into the video. I wanted to go ahead and just, you know, point that out. So yeah, let's go back to this right here. Boom, let's go ahead and remove this. Okay, now sell stops and buy stops. Okay, it's very similar, because what happens is you're not doing a market execution. Okay, market execution is when you just jump into a trade exactly where it is. Okay, buy stop and sell stops works a bit differently. Okay, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and use the same lines, all right, those same green lines for my areas of entry. Okay, now a sell stop. Okay, a sell stop is, for example, let's pretend this green line is where I put my sell stop. Okay, now as you guys can see right here, it broke beneath this specific resistance level. Okay, so let's say, for example, let's backtrack here, and let's say, for example, I was looking at this right here. Okay, now I see a resistance, I mean a support, boom, I see a resistance, and now I think that it's gonna go ahead and make a lower low. Okay, I think it's gonna come back and touch this area. So what I would have done, okay, and let's go ahead and delete this, and let's go ahead and stretch this out. Okay, and let's go ahead and go to the candle. Okay, and let's go ahead and actually reverse up to this point. All right, and let me actually change my, I can't stand when my aesthetic is messed up by any chance. So all right, now let's say, for example, this is where we're at. Okay, this is a live trade. Okay, we don't know exactly what's gonna happen yet. All right, now I'm expecting this to make lower lows, because as you guys can see here, this is an imbalance. Okay, so this is what I called out actually in my Discord as well. I already knew that it was going to come through and fill this imbalance, so I made a ton of money on the sell down. All right, now let's say, for example, I'm thinking that it's going to go ahead and make a lower low, and I'm thinking that it's going to break this area. All right, what I would go ahead and do, this green line would represent my sell stop. Okay, what a sell stop is basically when this order is going to get executed only when it comes through but breaks through completely. Okay, and one of the next candles opens up beneath this level. Okay, so let me repeat that for those who didn't understand that. Okay, a sell stop, okay, is going to be where you're trying to predict whether the price is going to continue to go lower. Okay, and you're going to go ahead and move your sell stop underneath the actual price. Okay, so you're thinking that it's going to come down here. Okay, so what you do is you put your order in, and you're going to go ahead and wait for it to go ahead and execute. I'm going to press play. Okay, well, that's kind of fast. Let me lower down the speed. Boom. All right, let's go back. My apologies. All right, so boom. All right, now, okay, once again in slow motion. Now, once you go ahead and place your sell stop, okay, this is a green line, this is a sell stop. Okay, what would have ended up happening is, as soon as this shoots beneath. All right, let's keep on going. Let's see exactly what happens here. Boom. Okay, now what would have ended up happening is, okay, this is a 15-minute candle, so obviously this would have been whoops, Jesus, I went to the wrong one. All right, apologize. This is probably one of my longest videos, but I'm sure that there's a lot of value here as well. So all right, it erased my chart. So so yeah, I mean, it's not really a biggie. I can do that again. So yeah, so this would have been the area. Boom. Okay, and let's go ahead and do this as well. All right, so basically what happens is now, remember this on the 1 minute. All right, this would have been the 1 minute here. All right, let's continue to go. Let's move it. And I apologize if this is getting kind of long now at this point. All right, let's continue to go. Let's continue to go. All right, right here. All right, so this is a perfect example right here. This is where we were looking at. All right, now it wouldn't have entered you on this specific wick right here. Okay, it's gonna enter you here. So you would have actually entered the trade right around here. Okay, so you would have entered the trade right there. Whoops. And you would have entered the trade on this specific candle. Okay, so that's what a sell stop is. You make your order. Okay, you make your order. Boom. And it's not going to execute the order until it breaks through your area of your sell stop. Okay, so this is one more live play, and then I'll actually show you exactly what it looks like in MT4. Boom. Okay, so it wouldn't have entered you there. It would have entered you on that second candle. Boom. So you would have entered, boom, and then now you would have been in straight profit. So that's one of the things about you know, this specific strategies. Okay, now let me go here. Boom. Let me go ahead and exit this because I do not want these orders placed. All right, so let's go ahead and go and set a sell stop. Okay, in MT4. All right, what you're gonna do is the same thing. All right, instead of doing market execution, you're gonna do the pending order. You're gonna do a sell stop. Okay, and let's say now for this one sell stop, let's do again 123,500, so it doesn't get executed. You're gonna do 123,500. Place. Boom. So now your sell stop is there, and now all you have to do is wait for the market to come, shoot past this, and open your trade. Okay, so that explains sell stop, and buy stop is the same thing except it would be above. Okay, so let's go ahead and open up a buy stop. All right, boom, you're gonna come here, you're gonna go to pending order once again. All right, remember lot size, stop loss, same thing. You can do the same thing as well. All right, boom, let's go ahead and do 125. all right, so boom, whoops, buy stop. Sometimes it does that, and I believe it's because of that. Let me see here. Oh, it's because I stop. Boom, 125. Let's see. 124. Let's see if that works. Oh, well, now it's not even doing that. All right, so I mean, I'm not sure exactly. My MT4 does lag up. My internet is actually a little bit slow right now, so it could be that. So yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it for that. All right, now let's go ahead and jump into stop loss into profit. All right, and let's go ahead and do that. All right, so now this is something new. All right, so I explained buy stop, sell limit, and buy limit. Okay, now let's go ahead and talk about trailing stop loss and profit. Okay, now let's say you enter the trade here. Okay, let's say for example you're entering the trade. All right, let's go ahead and play this back. All right, and this is all I really do, okay, when it comes down to it. All right, so we know that it's gonna sell pretty much. All right, let's say for example I'm taking this live. I see that there's a support level, it's about to break it, so I'm selling. Boom, I'm in a sell. Okay, this is where I got my order in. Okay, let's say that green line is where my order is in. Now I'm in profit. Okay, and what I will end up doing is, okay, remember stop loss would be back here. Okay, so let's say I open the trade. My stop loss, usually what I do is, since this is a 1 minute, I will put my stop loss above the last high. Okay, so that's how it would start out. Okay, now as this trade develops, okay, let's see here, let's try to speed it up. Boom, boom, boom. All right, so it still didn't hit my stop loss, obviously. All right, so now it's pushing new lows. Okay, so right here, okay, shit, I ended up going back again. It's because every time I press the space bar, it changes. Let's do, what was that, gold? Oh no, that was GBP. Shit. Okay. So, all right. Now, let's go back. All right, so once again, I apologize. Now, I'm in profit. This is where my order is. This is where my first stop loss is. Now that I'm in profit, what I would most likely end up doing, okay, is I'm in profit. I would end up usually moving my stop loss to break even. So now I can just let the trade play out. All right, I would probably be in a few $100 profit here, okay, and I can just continue to let it ride out, okay. Then now you see this specific area right here. All right, what I like to do in these specific areas is I like to move my stop into profit, okay, and this is what you call a trailing stop, okay, trailing stop. So instead of you putting a stop loss, all right, this is a stop of profit, all right, trailing stop. So now I'm in the trade, okay, and I'm moving it to the next support level, okay, and this will now become resistance, okay, and if it comes back up this level, I do not want to stay in the trade. I want to go ahead and immediately take my profits, okay, and this is how I become a profitable trader. All right, guys, so now I will go ahead and let this play out, okay. As you guys can see here, it's moving now. All right, so now I would have seen this specific blue candle here, and most likely if I would have opened up any of my signal indicators, at this point we're going to be looking for buys, because as you guys can see here, okay, I'm just looking at what's in front of me, okay. As you guys can see here, boom, this is a gray area of support, okay. Whoops. All right, so what would have ended up happening is I would now be looking for exit strategies out of this specific trade, okay. And remember, I got in here, my stop loss is in profit, okay, so this is a risk-free trade. All right, I see this, I will end up moving my stop loss even closer, okay, because of this specific resistance and support level. All right, so now I would go ahead and just move my trailing stop. You see this specific area right here, you see this, now I know that this is the level right here. So if it breaks above that level, I want to go ahead and take my profit there. So now instead of it being right here, boom, now I'm at this specific level, okay. Now let's go ahead and press play. All right, it didn't hit it. All right, now I'm still determining to see where it's going. All right, let's see if it makes it to the next level. Does it make it to the next level? Let's see, let's see. All right, does it? All right, now that right there, okay, is one of those things where you're either gonna take profits at that point, or since you have a stop in profit, okay, you could just let it ride and wait until it hits your stop in profit, okay. So that's exactly what I usually do, all right, when it comes to trading and putting stops in profit, okay? And that's how I become a profitable trader. As soon as my trades end up in profit, I move it to break even, okay? And let's do one more example before I end the video. All right, boom, let's say you're in an order here, okay? Now, for example, this would have been a beautiful area. As you guys know, I'm support resistance. If it doesn't break beneath this area right here, I'm in the trade, okay? I'm in the trade right here, okay? I'm in the trade. So let's say I'm in the trade at this point, okay? Let's say I'm in the trade, okay? And boom, I entered the trade here on that green. Boom, okay? So now I'm in the trade, all right? Remember my last previous low, that's kind of where I want to go ahead and move my stop, okay? And you know, I play this differently on every single chart, but this is for me when I'm scalping. All right, and I know this video is actually pretty long now at this point, but I hope you guys find it beneficial. Okay, so yeah, my stop loss is actually right here. Okay, now what I would end up doing, okay, is when this trade is in profit, all right, I'm looking at specific areas of previous support, previous resistance. As soon as I see that it breaks to the next level right here, what I'm doing is, all I'm doing is now moving my stop loss right here. Okay, so now I have a risk-free trade. Okay, I'm a risk-free trader. I try to trade risk-free 24/7. Okay, boom, so I would have entered the trade here. Okay, it touched and tapped me out, so I gained money. All right, I gained money. Now, for example, in specific areas, this is gonna, you know, it's gonna suck, because now you're gonna go ahead and exit a losing trade. Okay, but for example, if you would have let it play out a little bit longer, okay, you could have let it rise to the next level, okay, and basically what you would have ended up doing is you would have put your stop loss here, okay, and then vice versa, you would have moved it up to the next level right here. Boom, okay, let's see if it comes through. Okay, it doesn't. Now you know that this wicked out, okay, so you would just move it right here. Boom, okay, now you snatched your profits. Okay, so there's a lot of different strategies. Every market is different, okay? Of course, you're not going to know what happens in the specific area, okay? And when you're live trading, obviously you don't know what's happening ahead of the charts, but you gotta try to analyze it, okay? So support, resistance, sell stops, buy stops, sell limits, buy limits, all can take you and your trading to the next level. So make sure that you use them. All right, I hope that you guys like my explanation on this. Okay, let me go ahead and exit this order so that way these don't get through, and hopefully we can keep this momentum going. All right, I do still think this is gonna go ahead and fill the imbalance. Okay, and that's all for this video, guys. I hope that you enjoyed it. Give it a like, thumbs up, and stay tuned into the next video, guys. Peace.